All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. So today, as you can see, I have a nice white box here from the company CASETiFY. This has some really nice goodies for my iPhone 15 Pro. So without further ado, let's get it open. So let's go ahead and slide this up. And this is revealed here. So one thing I've always really liked about CASETiFY cases is they're always great about their presentation with products that they send out. And as you can see here, we have a few different phone cases here. We got like the Ultra Bounce, we got their normal cases. So all in all, let's go ahead and take these out and let's take a peek at them real quick. So let's do that right now. All right, so here are all the cases out now. So as you can see, we have a few different arrangements of cases here, which I'll go over each individually. But one thing to point out is they all have MagSafe capabilities, which is fantastic. If you do want to buy any of these that you see in this video, you can use my custom link, which is casetify.com/Roy Flores. And anything that you buy through that link, it's going to be 15% off automatically at checkout, which is really, really nice on the personalized cases, on anything that you see in this video. So I figured we'll do this one last because it's obviously unique. It's got my initials all over it. But let's go ahead and start with the Ultra Bounce cases. All right, so now we got the Ultra Bounce cases here kind of by themselves. As you can see here, these are very rugged cases. The major difference between the Ultra Bounce and the regular Bounce is the drop protection. And obviously these are for more extreme type of situations. But you're talking around 32 feet of drop protection with these phone cases here, which is just nuts. And looking at this one, for example, the inside out phone case that they have here that they sent me, it's just kind of that teardown look, which is really, really awesome. But as you can see here, one, we have some built-in screen protectors for the lenses there, but you can just see how rugged these bumpers are on the corners. I mean, these are some really, really rugged bumpers. Got the classic black border with the CASETiFY branding there. The inside out back is just really nice. So has that tear down look, which I've always really liked. And if we flip it over to the interior, you can see kind of the design choices here as well. Just all around, just ridiculous ruggedness going on here. Just super grippy. And then here it does say this case is made from recycled phone cases, which is really cool if you're into the whole eco-friendly green stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab my 15 Pro and slap it on. So go ahead and push that in. There we go. And there it is installed. So as you can see there, camera lenses are there, nicely protected. So getting a really good all around 360 protection. And with it installed, you can kind of see that look there as well. The buttons are extremely tactile, which is really nice. So very nice and clicky. Action button, nice and clicky as well. So no complaints in that department. But that's something that's just really awesome about this particular phone case is just the overall ruggedness of it. It's just this ridiculous amount of drop protection with it. But there is the inside out case. Now with the uninstall process, let's see, not too bad. I mean, I'm trying not to move the camera around and stuff, and it seems to work pretty dang nicely. Now this one here that they've sent is a custom one. So we'll go ahead and slap this one on. So there we go. And as you can see, it's that clear back. It says Roy right there, which with any of their customized cases, you can go on CASETiFY's website and truly have like an unlimited amount, it seems like, of different phone cases that you can customize, adding your name to the back or your initials in different colors, different fonts, all that fun stuff. It's just truly a really fun thing to just play around with when you're customizing a phone case for yourself. It's just kind of cool. But looking at this one, I really like that you can kind of see that pattern that's in the interior of like how the other ones are, but you do see my name there. Does have that classic look once again, has that extreme corners like the other one. So all in all, that is the clear one there with my name on it. So that one looks really good. And then here is the design with the snake on it. So a little bit unique looking as well. Has kind of that speckled back, which all of them do, but just the overall feel of the sides, it's very, very grippy. It's a matted finish, but it almost feels, since it's recycled phone cases, if you've ever felt like an actual phone case that's completely made out of like recycled materials, it kind of has just this very, I don't know like what kind of texture I can explain it as, but it's just very grippy. It's not a fingerprint magnet on the sides by any means. It's just overall just a good looking case. But you can see the white MagSafe magnets there. The texture of the snakes, you can feel it. So it's not completely just a smooth gummy back like a clear case is, but it also has this kind of like dotted matrix pattern that you can see as well. That's going to help with anti-clinging of the device. So all in all, very, very nice. And like I said, just really, really like that the lenses are nice and covered. And this is actually kind of like a cushiony material as well there. So it's probably just adding to the extra benefit of that 32 feet of drop protection. But lenses are protected. Now I've been kind of goofing off, touching it a lot here, but looking at it here, it doesn't look like the camera quality is affected at all. So that is nice as well, since we have those camera lenses on there. So yeah, works pretty nicely. So there we go, guys. There is the Ultra Bounce cases. So not too shabby. So now let's go ahead and let's go to the regular bounce case. Okay, and here is the bounce case. So as you can see, not as giant cushiony sides as the Ultra Bounce, which if you put it side by side, you can see that difference there. So definitely a much, much larger bumpers on the Ultra Bounce, but that doesn't mean that these aren't going to protect your phone as well. With these, you're getting around 21 feet of drop protection, which is really nice. Now, one of the big differences with this one, though, is you can see how much shinier the sides are. We do have more of a black high gloss gummy fill. So that is something to point out. It does have that speckled pattern as well. That very classic CASETiFY bumper around the camera bumps, white MagSafe rings. So let's go ahead and get it installed. Now, one thing that I really like about these CASETiFY cases as well is the EcoShock material. That's just going to help with that added drop protection. And there it is, guys, and looks really nice. With these CASETiFY cases, like I said, it has this pattern with the back of the clear case, which really helps with not clinging and anything like that. Really doesn't seem to be much of a fingerprint magnet. Smudges with clear backs are always gonna show a little bit depending on the lighting, but with this type of material, it does help kind of mask those a little bit. And that white MagSafe ring looks really nice. We'll test that here in just a sec. That's the camera bump design there. Once again, very nice. So those lenses are recessed in very nicely. And then once again, power button on this side, nice and raised. Got our volume up and down buttons on this side. Now the design choice that they went with for the action button is just a cutout. So it is easy to get to, which I'm fine with. It doesn't have to be a dedicated button. And yeah, there it is. Looks good. Nice drop protection once again. And if we put it face down, there isn't any shaking going on. If we go back down, there actually is not any shaking going on either. So this is a first, guys. First case so far that I've tested where there is literally no shaking going on with a back down test. So 2 thumbs up, guys. Very, very nicely done. And then now let's go ahead and grab my MagSafe charger. And as you can see in here, MagSafe charging compatible. And the magnets are very, very strong. So that is another thing that I really have always liked about CASETiFY cases, is those magnet strength on their cases is very top notch. So no complaining at all from me there in that department. And the buttons with the bounce is very, nicely done as well. Very clicky and tactile. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy off. So let's see, uninstall process couldn't be any easier. So there is the bounce case. So now let's jump to the next ones. So, all right, so the next one here is one that's a little bit different, not only just because of the design here, it's not your traditional clear case. This is their new impact ring stand case, which integrates a kickstand into the very recognizable CASETiFY camera border. So as you can see here, you got a kickstand built in there, which is really nice. Goes from 0 to 150 degrees. So you got all kinds of different viewing angles that you can deal with. Very, very nice protection. While I'm installing it, we'll talk about it. So you're getting around 3 times military standard on this. So very nice drop protection. The install process was extremely simple, as you can see there. And there it is installed on my black titanium iPhone 15 Pro. Looks really good. Those lenses are very nicely recessed in there, as you can see. But like I said, the secret sauce to this is the degree of angle that you can do with your viewing of watching like YouTube videos and things like that. So as I'm pushing it back, I mean, that thing is strong because, I mean, it's still technically tilted. Even if I went like that close, let's see if it won't fall. Yeah, it's still holding. So that's really cool. And then if you did it all the way, which I mean, you could if you wanted to, which doesn't make any sense, but if you wanted it kind of a little bit more up or a little angled more, if you're like, you know, watching TV or watching a show and you're eating lunch or something like I do a lot, it's just really nice to have that ability. And it just overall just feels good. That speckled pattern like all their cases tend to have does remind you once again that it is made from recycled phone cases. Nice cutouts for our ports there, nice raised buttons, an opening once again for the action button there, which is a-okay with me. And then that's the look there. If I put it face down, there is no shaking going on, but back down, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be, since that's so raised, is what it is. But you kind of take the good with the bad because you got that right there, which is really cool. And you can do it on both sides. So you can do it like that, or you can do it like that, depending on what angle you want to take. So you're totally good with either option there. So once again, there is the impact ring stand case there. So let's go to the very last one. All right, so last but certainly not least is this impact case here. It's a MagSafe compatible case. This particular color is this like sheer classic blue, which I don't have blue cases very often, but it just stood out to me when they asked me what I wanted, and I just thought this would look really, really good. But as you can see, it's a very personalized phone case. It has my initials all over it of RF, which when you go and personalize it on CASETiFY's website, there is the option to do this. It's only 2 letters. It would have been cool if I could have done like RFJ or something like that. I don't have a middle name, but you know, being a junior, it would have been cool. But I think this looks really good actually. So I really appreciate the look of this. But look at the sides there without the case on, you can kind of see that semi-translucent look. Then obviously it's MagSafe compatible. So let's slap my 15 Pro on this one. Install process is extremely simple once again. And there it is installed, and looks really good because once I put my black titanium iPhone on it, it really darkens out the back a little bit. So it makes the R and F really pop a little more, and makes even that MagSafe magnet pop a little more. The actual camera lens protection is black with the classic look, but nicely recessed in there. And then now that I got it here, let's go ahead and look at the sides here. So speckled pattern all around. You can see the bluer color tint in there. The case is made from recycled phone cases once again. Power button that's nice and sticking out. Some lanyard hole cutouts there. Looking at the bottom, nice cutouts for the USB-C charging port. And then kind of the same thing on this side, cutout open for the action button and our volume up and down buttons. Buttons are very clicky as well, so 2 thumbs up there. So very nice looking case. Has a very pretty look to it. I don't know. It's just, I really like this case. Actually, I would actually really like this case without anything on it. So no initials and just kind of do the blue color, I think would look really good. And it's actually not as wobbly once again. CASETiFY has really done a good job, I can tell, with how they do these. If I can really make it shake if I want. But if I'm just kind of doing what I normally do, yes, it is shaking, but it's not as bad as it can be. But all around, not bad looking at all. So like I said, go to CASETiFY's website and follow my link that's down in the description and customize this to your liking, or you can put your name on it. You can do different little graphics all over it. So all in all, you can definitely really open up your customization to these phone cases. But yeah, so there it is, Impact with all my initials all over it. So there we have it, guys. There are some awesome cases from CASETiFY. So like I said, if you have an iPhone 15 Pro, follow my link. But if you have a 15 or 15 Plus or 15 Pro Max, then obviously they make these cases for those as well. But go on the website and check it out. Get lost in the weeds on everything that you can do. They have so many other accessories for your Apple Watch, like this awesome stainless steel band that I've rocked for months now with my Ultra. They have just so many things. I'm going to be doing some more reviews of some other products that they sent me, but this is to start and give you a little bit of a taste of what's to come. So hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless. I'll see you on the next one.